From there, the city made its own moves. The city council voting to relieve the city manager of his duties, giving control over the police force to Mayor Mike Elliott. Well, today an update from the city on where things stand 2 days after Daunte Wright's death.
We know tonight Kim Potter, the 26-year veteran on the force, resigned, and she was not the only one.
We have received a resignation letter from Officer Kim Porter. And in addition to that, we have also received a letter of resignation from the police chief.
Potter's letter reading in part, quote, "I have loved every minute of being a police officer and serving this community, but I believe it is in the best interest of the community, the department, and my fellow officers if I resign immediately," end quote. But the resignation of Police Chief Tim Gannon means a new appointed acting chief will take over. That man is 19-year veteran Tony Grunig, who was notified of the change not even an hour before the press conference Tuesday afternoon.
We'd like some calm for the community, just some pause and community calming as we try and wrap our heads around the entire situation.
Brooklyn Center Mayor Mike Elliott vouched for Grunig, saying he is a man that knows the community well. Meanwhile, at the same time, civil rights attorney Ben Crump and the Wright family held a press conference to discuss what happened to Daunte.
For 26 years, you know how you're trained that your duty weapon is on your dominant side and your taser is on your non-dominant side.
While Minnesota Attorney Jeff Storms echoed those sentiments, he is going after the police department for saying the shooting was an accident.
An accident is knocking over a glass of milk.
Tell him, Jeff.
It's not an accident to take your gun out of the holster. It's not an accident to point your gun.
Tell him, Jeff.
It's not an accident to ignore the fact that what you're holding doesn't weigh the same amount as the taser that you've used in training hundreds of times.
When you think about the fact that Daunte was trying to get away, he was not a threat to them. Was it the best decision? No. But young people don't always make the best decisions. As his mother said, he was scared.
My nephew was 20. Did y'all not see my little great nephew? Did y'all not see that beautiful baby? He is fatherless.
Mayor Mike Elliott said he is unsure if former Officer Potter caught wind of a looming termination before she resigned or not. However, it is unclear if the mayor also planned to fire the chief as well. In Washington County, Prosecutor Pete Orpett told CNN he hopes to have a charging decision regarding Potter by tomorrow after Mayor Elliott called for Attorney General Keith Ellison to take the case.
And according to CNN, former Officer Potter has Earl Gray, a St. Paul-based attorney, representing her. Gray is also the attorney for Thomas Lane, one of the 4 officers involved in George Floyd's death, who faces criminal charges.
Meanwhile, today, Governor Tim Walz and Peggy Flanagan were at the state fairgrounds touring the new FEMA vaccination site for the state of Minnesota, where they offered their thoughts on the situation in Brooklyn Center.
There is legitimate trauma and anger and anguish amongst the death of a 20-year-old, but there's also a strong desire to make sure that peacefully exercising your First Amendment rights is clearly separated from causing destructions or putting people at risk.
Our community is enduring a trauma, and now a trauma on top of a trauma, as we are also going through the Chauvin trial. A mother lost her son, and a toddler lost their father, and our state is grieving.